Good afternoon, friends. One of the important judgment from Madras High Court in the case of SRI SHANMUGA Hardware Electricals and issue watch. You as a taxpayer did not avail the credit through GSTR-3B. Hence, it is not reflected in GSTR-3B. But you have availed the credit and shown the credit in GSTR-9, which is annual return, and it was auto-populating because of GSTR-1 filed by the supplier in a GSTR-1 in the GSTR-2A of the petitioner recipient. Since this petitioner has not availed or shown credit in GSTR-3B, thereby department has denied this credit is not available. This was the case before Honorable Madras High Court. What happened in this case that for the period financial year 2017-18 till financial year 2019-20, this petitioner has filed his GSTR-3B as nil, which is erroneous 3B. गलती से उसने 3B nil रिटर्न भर दी and did not show the amount of credit to be availed in 3B. But what this petitioner has done, he has shown this credit amount in a GSTR-9 for respective financial year, which was also substantiated that this credit was auto-populated and reflected in GSTR-2A of the petitioner. Otherwise also this petitioner recipient was satisfying having invoice copy with him, receipt of goods or services, supplier has paid taxes, and being recipient they were regularly filing 3B. Only mistake was done, they have wrongly filed erroneous 3B as nil. Department denied the credit. Matter went up to the Madras High Court. And Honorable Madras High Court has held, yes, there was mistake on the part of petitioner that he has wrongly filed GSTR-3B as nil, but they are having all documentation in place, which they are able to substantiate their right to avail credit. सारे डॉक्यूमेंट इसके पास हैं and thereby they are substantiating कि credit उन्हें मिलेगी. And they have shown this credit amount in GSTR-9 of respective financial year, cross-checked and matched with the auto-populated credit in GSTR-2A with all other supporting document. Honorable Madras High Court held that department can't deny credit which is being substantiated by the petitioner. Department should have checked and verified all the documentation and details for this credit, which was not shown in 3B because wrongly furnished as a nil, but otherwise shown in GSTR-9, and credit is available to them. So good judgment we have seen in the past कि आपने 3B में क्रेडिट लेना भूल गए, गलती हो गई आपसे, mistake on your part, you did not avail in 3B, but otherwise credit was available, right? So what to be done? What is the legal recourse available? Can be avail credit when it is not being reflected in GSTR-3B. You have not availed, therefore is not reflected in GSTR-3B. Is it way forward? There is any way forward? My submission, humble submission to all of you would be, of course, that department case H, that when you are availing credit, it must be availed through GSTR-3B. I'm agreeing for that. But let's look at the provision which was existing for the impugned period. Until 1st October 2022, in my humble submission, credit to be availed by GSTR-2, you must be recalling the process of automated GST return system. One to be filed by supplier, getting auto-populated in 2A of the recipient. Then recipient would be availing credit through GSTR-2, and he was given option add, modify, delete, with the credit auto-populated in 2A, and then finalizing GSTR-2 and filing on 15th of next month. Credit availment, GSTR-2. Once recipient is doing any kind of add, modify or delete, it gets auto-populated for the supplier in GSTR-1A, which either supplier has to accept or reject while finalizing and filing GSTR-3. This was automated GST return system for ITC matching and mismatching. You must be recalling section 37(1), 38 GSTR-2, 39 GSTR-3 initially, but later on 3B, and that too 3B was disputed whether 3B is a return under section 39 or not. Wide Madras High Court judgment. With retrospective amendment by notification number 49/2019, dated 9th October 2019, they have said 3B is a return under section 39 with retrospective date July 1, 2017. Then we got section 41, 42, 43, 43A. Only from 1st October 2022, they have omitted this automated GST return system with the ITC matching and mismatching. Relevance of GSTR-2 under section 38 got omitted only from 1st October 2022. So what is the point I'm drawing here? The point I'm drawing here, that can we say for credit availment, 3B is a document or return. As per section 38, GSTR-2 was the statement for availment of credit, which was existing until 1st October 2022. Then how this department can deny credit if it is not being shown in GSTR-3B? There may be number of reasons it is not shown in 3B, but for availing credit, it was GSTR-2. Why that credit will not be available? Logically, this is correct, and this is what it is being understood in this particular judgment. Though the judgment ruling, if you look at the order, it is not discussed in detail the process which I defined, which I narrated here, but it is the silver lining. Petitioner could not avail credit for known reason. He has erroneously filed 3B as nil, गलती से nil भर दिया, credit नहीं दिखाया उसने, hence not reflected in 3B. But he has shown the same credit in GSTR-9, availed in the books of accounts, and that is also cross-checked and verified with GSTR-2A and with all other documentation. Hence, this matter was remanded back to the proper officer for proper checking and verification for substantive right of the petitioner. Good judgment. A detailed newsletter is being drafted on this judgment, which is being given in the description box, which you may download for your EG Digest. It's a lot meaning on GST. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.